What do a bold entrepreneur, the Grand Rapids Symphony, and Star Wars: A New Hope all have in common?
Meet Dyan Yoder of Captus Creative. She is the force behind some of West Michigan's most extraordinary live productions. Good morning, Dyan.
Good morning, Margot. Good morning, Steve.
Hi,
Thanks.
Dyan. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, Dyan, tell us who you are and what you do, because what you do is really behind the scenes. So you've got to let everybody know about that. And then your favorite thing about West Michigan.
So my husband, Marshall, and I own Captus Creative. We are a technical event production company, which means that we are, as you said, behind the scenes. People don't know about us because we do our job. If we don't do our job well, people are going to find out, right? So what we do is coordinate, design, execute anything from a gala to a festival outside, to a concert, to a corporate meeting. And what we do is bring into the venues what the show is. Most venues don't contain all the lighting, all the audio, the truss, the motors, everything that you see is brought in on trucks. And so there are people behind that as well. So we design it, as I say, Marshall builds the car and I drive it. He designs the show, and then I, as the show director and show caller, execute it. I call all the cues in the right order, make sure everybody is on the same team, and create the events that you see in West Michigan.
And like you said, when you are doing your job well, nobody knows you are there.
Yes, that is correct. We are the ninjas behind the scenes.
The wizard behind the screen. And Dyan, what is your favorite thing about West Michigan?
My favorite thing about West Michigan has to be the weather. Honestly, seriously, because it changes all the time. And we get a beautiful sunny day one day, and then the next day, maybe we get a beautiful snowy day.
That's right.
But it's never boring. It's never consistent. And as much as we want to complain about it, I think we should embrace it.
I think that's a great answer.
I love that. And we have to add, Marshall can't be with us today because he is busy setting up for one of your extraordinary live events.
He sure is. We have multiple graduations at Van Andel Arena this weekend, from Grand Rapids Community College to Grand Valley State University to Davenport University. So over the course of 4 days, we have 3 universities, 3 colleges with 5 commencement ceremonies.
And thousands of kids and multi-thousands of parents.
Family.
What an exciting event. And
wow.
No one's even going to know you're there. It
Exactly.
just all happens.
Magic.
It's a miracle.
You are the magic.
What are some other big name events that you've done so folks know like what you've done?
Well, Marshall actually opened Van Andel Arena in 1996. He was promoter rep for Clear Channel and did the first 10 years of shows there. He also ran the former Orbit Room / Club Eastbrook, which no longer exists.
Right.
We also did for 25 years the B93 Birthday Bash when it was in Ionia,
awesome.
when it was in the Martin Speedway. For those who don't know, we basically created a village, a little city. And there were 30 to 40,000 people there each day, 7 or 8 different bands each day. And people came.
You created the first, like the OG festival.
Festival.
Yes. Yeah. And then we've also done a lot of shows with, just in West Michigan, with dignitaries. We did a groundbreaking with LG, with President Obama. We've had President Bush. We've had Archbishop Desmond Tutu. So, ranges from dignitaries, world leaders, to rock stars, to, local business people that we lift up and celebrate as well. Davenport University's Excellence in Business Gala every year celebrates a business leader in West Michigan. So we are proud to be able to support that. And this year we're doing it May 21st with special guest John McEnroe.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
Great. There are so many things that I want to talk to you about, but these 10 minutes go by so fast. We have to stick to our plan, unfortunately. So one thing, I love the fact that you asked Dyan to talk about the different live events that he's done, because there's what a gamut. Like so many different types of people, like the stories. We need to have you back and have you share some of those stories, because I know you have some good ones. So as far as, Captus Creative in the event space, what makes you unique from all of the other companies like yours? And I'm sure there aren't very many, but what makes you stand out?
There aren't many like us because we don't have gear that we're promoting or selling. Our company is us and our brains and our design and our heart for the client.
So I think that's really an interesting differentiator, that you bring the strategic mind and the planning to it.
Yes. And we're a literal mom and pop company.
Yeah.
As well.
And I love the history that you have here. That's one of the great things about West Michigan is, some big cities are more transient and people aren't necessarily from there, but it's been so fun to interview people that have such a rich history and remember, just certain things in different events that other people watching will definitely remember. And that just makes West Michigan what it is. And so I love that. So we have to talk about a very exciting event coming up. I know you are excited about it. Coming up at the Van Andel after all the graduations
Yes.
happen. You want to tell us a little bit about that? And I think we have a slide too for you.
Great. Sunday, May 4th, May the 4th, the Grand Rapids Symphony will be playing the score while we are projecting on a large screen over the symphony, Star Wars: A New Hope.
Oh, that's so cool. I know they've done that in other parts of the country, so it's cool that we get to do it here with our own symphony.
Exactly. Yeah. And they've done it at DeVos Place before, but to be able to do it at Van Andel Arena, to open up, ticket opportunities for everybody, to have more people see it at once, and to be able to play in the arena is definitely a spectacle.
Oh, I love that. We are so excited. We have our tickets.
Yep. We've got our tickets for it. May the 4th be with you.
Yes. And so Star Wars: A New Hope in concert, presented by the Grand Rapids Symphony, May 4th, Van Andel Arena. You can go to vanandelarena.com to get your tickets. And Dyan, are there multiple showings? Is it, because I think ours is at 2 p.m. Are there multiple?
One performance.
Oh, there's just one?
Just one.
That was the only time. Okay. 2 o'clock. We'll be there.
We will be there. Thank you. And we'll put the next slide up, just since we're doing slides right now. If you are planning an event and need to get a hold of Captus Creative for your upcoming event, we can switch slides and go to Captus Creative. You can call them at 616-456-8003 and go to captuscreative.com. And both slides had a very user-friendly QR code. If you don't want to type anything in, you can scan the code and get right to their website. So let's go back. I have one thing I wanted to share. So I was thinking about Star Wars: A New Hope, and the other day as I was mentally preparing for our coffee, and I was thinking, when you're watching a film, you are so taken by the cinematography, the acting, especially in Star Wars, the special effects, and you're not even thinking about a huge piece that puts you in the space, which is this music and the score. And I started thinking, I get goosebumps every time I think about it. You start thinking about would it be hundreds of people? Hundreds of people.
Like how many musicians?
Yes, yeah. How many musicians and their collective expertise and years of practice that it takes to get them to work together like that. And you're not even thinking about that. You're absorbing it, and it just becomes all part of the fabric of what you're experiencing. I love the fact that we are going to get to see it in firsthand, almost reversed. The backdrop is the movie, but the the film, but we get to see the people playing. I mean, that just, it's mind blowing when you think about it, and the work and the years to get a group of people to work together like that just is incredible.
It is, and it's similar to what we do. So all the years of experience that everybody working on shows brings to it, you know, it's similar to, I'm the conductor of the show orchestra.
Yes.
With all of the players and all of their experience and everything that they have taken from traveling literally the world doing this and bringing us all together in different days. You know, the crew that I'm going to have this weekend for the graduations, similar but different to the crew we will have for Star Wars. Similar, different to the crew we will have and the team we will have for the Vitality Gala also next weekend. So it's very similar. And Margot, I spoke with you about the choreography that happens on stage in a ballet and the choreography that happens backstage as well, and how it can work simultaneously together.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing when done right, with the right group of people and the right equipment, and everything goes according to plan. Well, even if it doesn't go according to plan, you are experienced enough to pivot with it.
Yes, pivot is the word of the game for sure.
And Dyan, you have to share your coffee setup, because Dyan gets an A+ for her coffee this morning. So
Oh my God.
you want to explain to everyone what it is?
It's old school drip. Yeah.
Old school pour over drip, made with coffee by a friend of mine in San Diego who has his own coffee roaster company.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
Down to the bean.
Down to the bean, and then of course represent.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I love that. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been great to see events through your lens, and hopefully others have had an interesting experience being able to see what goes on behind the scenes.
And thank you for what you and Marshall do for West Michigan, because it is cool that you're right here. We don't have to fly people in from New York or Chicago. You're right here, homegrown, making this place a little cooler with every event that you do. So thank you for that.
Well, thank you too for having me, and thank you too also for being rooted in West Michigan and supporting and promoting it.
We love it.
We love it.
We love it.
Well, until next time, plant good seeds.